It's probably a bad time to be a Bollywood bigwig. With theatres shut down and productions halted owing to the pandemic, the celebrity circuit has further been subjected to constant scrutiny and criticism by its detractors. As Bollywood has been continuously struck with one major controversy after another, there has been a torrent of umbrage and anger directed at the resident celebrities of Tinsel Town. Here are 5 of the biggest controversies that have rocked Bollywood in recent times. Number 1. Censorship and protests. The film industry's battles with the CBFC have been around for a while, with filmmakers demanding more freedom of expression while the CBFC doubles down with even more stringent censorship. However, near the end of the Pehlaj Nihalani era, another front of censorship emerged for Bollywood filmmakers: public protests. Whether it was Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Padmavat that went through an intense trial by fire before it could secure release, or more recently, the public outrage over the Amazon Prime original series Tandav that seemingly became the final nail in the coffin of OTT autonomy in India. But now, with the proposed draft of the new cinematograph bill calling for a re-evaluation of already certified films, things seem to be heading from bad to worse with regards to the freedom of storytelling in the country. Number 2. Nepotism debate. Another major thorn in the side of Bollywood have been the allegations of nepotism. And like censorship, nepotism too has been an age-old concept prevalent in Hindi cinema, but it has raged into a whole new storm in recent years. Most notably due to the public sparring between filmmaker Karan Johar and actress Kangana Ranaut, who called the former the flag bearer of nepotism on his own chat show. And while Karan does have a penchant for launching star kids like Varun Dhawan, Alia Bhatt, Janhvi Kapoor, Ananya Pandey, his defense of it has really convinced many. However, nor has it deterred people from watching his films. Number 3. The Sushan Singh Rajput suicide. With the shocker of a news that was Sushan Singh Rajput's suicide, the entire Hindi film industry was rocked to its foundations. As everyone began to look for probable cause, the dominant initial narrative marked Sushant as a victim of nepotism. And while Karan and co were rounded up as the usual suspects once again, the investigation took an unexpected turn with an angle of drug abuse being brought to the fore, as Sushant's girlfriend Riya Chakraborty was targeted by all and sundry, but ultimately cleared by the courts. The still ongoing investigation primarily remains a drug probe. But talking about drug abuse and Bollywood instantly brings one back to Karan Johar. His infamous and alleged drug party that saw some of the biggest celebrities chilling at the filmmaker's pad was interpreted by many as a night of drug abuse and debauchery. Whether or not it was true, the damage was done nonetheless. Number 4. Me Too versus Bollywood. Like Hollywood, which underwent a violent upheaval with the coming of the Me Too movement, Bollywood too saw its fair share of some high-profile names accused of sexual abuse by numerous women. With Tanushree Datta becoming the flag bearer for the movement in India after she accused veteran actor Nana Patekar and filmmaker Vivek Agnihotri of sexual misconduct, the floodgates were opened for countless silenced women to come forward and name their harassers. From other renowned actors like Alok Nath and Rajat Kapoor to filmmakers Sajid Khan and Vikas Bahal to singers Kailash Kher and Abhijit Bhattacharya, there were more and more big names crawling out of the woodworks by the minute. However, unlike Hollywood, there was almost zero accountability or repercussion, as nearly all of the men eventually resumed work like nothing happened. Number 5. The Raj Kundra porn case. And just when the crises seemed to be simmering down and relative calm was getting restored to Bollywood, another major controversy broke out. Shilpa Shetty's husband Raj Kundra's arrest this week in connection with the production and distribution of pornographic films has pulled the curtain on yet another ugly secret of the big bad world of Bollywood. In a case booked by Mumbai police, the businessman has been accused of forcing women into appearing in adult films after luring them with the promise of big roles in web series. Raj Kundra has been identified as the key conspirator in the pornographic racket, and while more details are awaited, it remains to be seen how deep this new controversy runs and if it will expose even more skeletons from the Bollywood closet.